Oh. Got the heater core box in?
No, because we got to put the carpet in first. You're supposed to be ironing up for me.
What Jesse means to say is, yes, it is day 2 of this conversion in the DX Civic. Going to an LX car. The heater core box that was in this one was being a pain, so Jesse took care of that. Luckily we had the spare one from the red car. It'll go right in. He got up before I did this morning. I got the harness in the car. The automatic shifter pieces, the plug-ins are down there. We'll probably have to jump one of them. I think we've still got the shifter out of the red car, so if anything I could take the pins out of it.
Nope.
Why?
Left it in the car.
You left the whole shifter in the car?
Yeah, I did shit out.
Well, apparently he did not take the pieces out of the car. So we don't have the shifter. So, I'll just see, but we pulled the wires through and they plugged into that box. I thought I was going to have to use the one out of the other one. But everything looked okay, so it didn't look any different really. So, the box from this car is back in it. And as you can see, everything's pretty much the same. They didn't really change too much. So, the only thing that's different is the main relays between the years, but I'm thinking this will work. If it doesn't, I'll put the other box in it and be done. Harness plugged up the same, headlight wire plugged up the same. And in the trunk, we're gonna swap the rear harness because these factory speaker wires that are ran through the harness are torn. And we've got the harness out of the other one with good speaker plug-ins. We kept the fuel pump piece from the other one. I think we kept the pump too.
Yeah, we got the pump.
We got the pump. But it'll plug in the same. And I already ran this plug for the power doors and everything out. I need to run the other ones. I don't want to be in his way though. And then I swapped the antenna out of the other car because that one that's laying right there was busted. And put this one in and ran the cable through before we decided to finish the dash in, so it'll be easier to get to. And here's the old harness. And as you can tell by the yellow wire, the old harness was airbag car, dual airbag. And the new one is single airbag, only on the driver's side, which confuses me because it was a LX car, fully loaded all the options. You would think it would have 2 airbags. But no, the base model we had a passenger side airbag and the driver's side airbag in the steering wheel. And the fully loaded nice car has no airbag on the passenger side, but one on the driver's side, but we're not going to hook any of it up. And this dash is in really nice shape, and this one, the brown one, has some scuffs and was getting worn out. But this one is beautiful. It's a gray dash, there's no cracks. Came out of a clean car. The camera will focus. It's a beautiful dash. We have all the interior too that we pulled out of that red one. Anyway, Mr. Prerogative over here. There's one of the gray seats that'll go in it, and then there's a tan seat that's garbage. And then let's see. Yeah, there's most of the interior. I wish we had the time. I wish we had the time to take it and get it pressure washed before we put it in to get the stains out, but you know, I just have to do, I guess.
What car we gonna haul it in?
Hmm?
What car we gonna haul it in if you don't take it fresh wash?
I guess we'd have to put it in mine and then try to dry it out.
I ain't got money, so.
Hmm. Where'd you put the back seats for it?
They're over there by the stairs.
Oh, okay. But
We can run to ATM, but
we just have to dry it out pretty good at the car wash.
strap on top of your car.
Strap it to the roof of my
Why?
car. I'll let it
Call
hang.
David.
I'll let it hang out the trunk a little bit.
I call David. We'll start the hatchback.
Actually do that. Call David and we'll strap it to the hatchback. He's not work. Yeah, no, it's not. It's Saturday. Yeah, call him.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
He's off today.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's off tomorrow. He's probably asleep.
We need to call him because we'll strap it to the roof of his car and drive up there. We'll roll it up in a little roll and tie it on there and he can go up there and pressure clean it.
We'll put it in your trunk. Meet him up there and strap it to his car and drive back.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so new plan. We'll come back to this when. Well, see, what we can do is we can take this up there and pressure wash it, bring it back, lay it on the driveway, and let it dry out while we're hooking the rear harness up for the speakers and everything. Yee. And then we can go ahead and get the doors swapped. All right. The four-wheeler somewhere over there. Okay, so I guess I'll clean out my trunk. All right.
You can videotape you clean up your trunk.
I'm not videotaping me clean out my trunk. Do you know how much crap there is in that trunk?
Yeah, a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And dents all inside your car.
Oh, yeah.
You can see them from here.
Jesse underestimates how bad that car was wrecked at one point in time.
Actually see where it's been wrecked.
Yeah.
Right here now.
Yep.
And all down the side.
And then that fender, that was a junkyard fender, and I still had to straighten it out.
We need something neat too. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, good Lord. All right. Well, I'm going to clean out my freaking trunk so we can haul this carpet at the car wash.